The person who makes the profits is a person who doesn't work. Profits are the thing you make by not working. People always say to me, well, aren't you a capitalist then? Look at the profits you make on your books. No, but I worked. I wrote my books. I sat there hours, 10 hours a day for over a year to write Democracy for the Few. Killing myself, doing Canadian Air Force exercises to keep my body from falling apart. I worked. That was my labor that went into that book. And the copy editor who went over that manuscript, he works and puts his labor into it, or her labor into it. And the printers who put that book together, and the advertisers do the advertising copy, and the salesmen who go out and visit the professors and say, hey, adopt this book for your course, they are all putting their labor into that book. The man who makes profits on my book, the capitalist, is the former Prime Minister of England, Harold Macmillan, because the Macmillan family owns St. Martin's Press. And Macmillan puts no labor into that book, but he makes more per copy than I do. The author might get anywhere from 7 to 10%, 15% on the book. Macmillan gets much more. He gets 20 to 25%, and he does no work. You see, he can then use the money that he gathers from the labor of all these other people, the printers, the copy editors, the authors, and all that, and he can go out and become a statesman and rule England and set down laws as to what is right and proper for the protection of property and such. I saw Macmillan on TV a few years back. He was on the Dick Cavett show, you know, and Dick Cavett was saying to him, "Oh, Mr. Macmillan, now that you're, golly, now that you're no longer Prime Minister, what do you do to sustain yourself, support yourself?" And he said, "Well, the family has a little publishing house which does quite well, thank you." You know, and I'm sitting there going, "Idiots."